Kids are heading back to school tomorrow after the holiday break, and this is happening as COVID-19 cases are on the rise right now. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez tells us how some parents are feeling about the return and has some tips from a local pediatrician to keep your child safe.
The holidays are officially over, and tomorrow most students in our area will head back to the classroom.
Compared to where we've been, I'm definitely not as nervous sending her back tomorrow as I was at the beginning of the year.
Nikki Marizani's daughter is in 8th grade in the Salem-Kaiser School District, and Andrea Dussault has 2 kids in the Gresham-Barlow School District. The 2 moms tell me they're confident in the district's abilities to keep their kids safe.
Yeah, and we already knew that there was going to be variants, and we already knew that this was going to happen. So this is something that anybody that sent their kids to school this year knew that this was a possibility. And, there's going to be parents out there that are fearful, and I'm not one of them.
If we're confident enough that they can take care of our kids to send every day, then we have to be confident enough to send them during trying times too.
Dr. Eliza Hayes-Bakken says one of the most important things you can do to prepare your child for returning is to talk to them about the current COVID-19 surge.
You're just sharing with our kids that there's still COVID out there and that the strain that's going around right now seems to be more contagious. And so, really reinforcing with our kids that this is the time to really follow those protocols.
Bakken also says now may be the time to reconsider what type of mask your child is wearing and suggest masks with better filtration.
This is the time when thinking about if we've got our kids kind of in more flimsy, lighter weight cloth masks, if we have access to surgical masks or masks with filters or KN95s for our kids, sending them back with those kinds of masks. And I think just as in general, we need to be upping our mask game a little bit.
Bakken also says to make sure to get your child tested if they start to show symptoms or are exposed.
The good news is that there's some time. It's best to get tested after exposure after a few days. And so, make that next appointment that you see available online at one of the big sites. Call your pediatrician or your child's medical home and see what options they have.
Bridget Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.